The next is sewage management. In this slide, we will try to understand the role of microbes in sewage management. Sewage refers to the domestic or municipal waste water that comes out, and this water comprises of various disease-causing agents like bacteria, pathogens, contaminants, pollutants, even carcinogens, that is cancer-causing agents. So it's important that the sewage water has to be first treated before it is released. So how can microbes be useful to destroy such bacteria, viruses and pollutants that are present in sewage water is what we are studying here. Microbes used for bioremediation of environment polluted due to sewage. Here we have a new term, bioremediation. So use of microbes to consume and break down environmental pollutants in order to clean polluted site. So in short, bioremediation refers to the use of microbes which are capable of destroying the various pathogens, that is disease causing agents, and other pollutants which are present in sewage water. Microbes that can decompose any compound as well as destroy pathogens of cholera, typhoid are mixed with sewage. So in the sewage treatment plant, what is done is that the sewage water is mixed with microbes, and these microbes are capable of completely destroying the pathogens of cholera, typhoid and other diseases. Then these microbes can even decompose any kind of compound, that is chemicals which are present in the sewage water. They release methane and carbon dioxide by decomposing carbon compounds. Now, sewage water comprises of organic compounds, and hence carbon compounds, they can even be called as. So the decomposition of carbon compounds or organic compounds, which is brought about by these microbes, release methane and carbon dioxide gas. Phenol oxidizing bacteria. The bacteria that are capable of oxidizing phenol at a very fast rate are called Pseudomonas. The Pseudomonas species of bacteria which are capable of oxidizing phenol at a faster rate can even decompose xenobiotic chemicals in sewage. Xenobiotic chemicals are, for example, carcinogens, that is cancer-causing agents, various types of drugs, and other pollutants. So Pseudomonas species of bacteria are capable of destroying or decomposing the xenobiotic chemicals, that is carcinogenic and drugs as well as the other pollutants that are present in sewage water. Sludge that settles is used as fertilizer. Now there are some solid material that are present in the sewage water, and that is sludge. So it settles at the bottom and then it can be used as a fertilizer. Water thus released is environmentally safe. Now this water, sewage water which has been treated with microbes, and they have completely destroyed all the pathogens, and they have even decomposed various carbon compounds that are present in them, is safe to be released back into the environment. So this is what is the role of microbes in sewage management. So up till now we have seen the landfill sites and sewage management where we have made use of microbes. The next is clean technology. We know that human being has made a very fast progress in technology and we are all enjoying the benefits of technology. But with rapid increase in technology, the pollution has also increased. air, water, soil, pollution is everywhere. So microbes have come to our help, and with the help of microbes, we are trying to restore the air, water, and soil to their pure forms. So here we will study about some examples where microbes are used, and they are used to destroy the various hazardous chemicals and other metals. Hydrocarbons and other man-made chemicals are decomposed naturally by microbes. So there are certain microbial species which are capable of decomposing hydrocarbons as well as other hazardous chemicals naturally. Some microbes remove sulfur from fuels. Sulfur combines with oxygen and gives rise to sulfur dioxide gas, which is a pollutant. So the sulfur present in the fuels is removed with the help of microbes. So we can minimize pollution. Metals like copper, iron, uranium, zinc, etc. leach in the ground. Leach means to penetrate. And when they penetrate into the ground, they can mix with soil, underground water, which is very dangerous. So with the help of microbes, these metals are converted into their compounds before leaching. And this is done with the help of Thiobacilli and Sulfobacilli species of bacteria. So these are three more uses of microbes, and with the help of these microbes, we can minimize the pollution of air, soil, and water. Let us now try to understand what is the role of microbes in cleaning the oil spill that takes place over the ocean. Now, first let us try to understand how the crude oil is obtained, how it is transported, and how does it get spilled over the oceans, and what effects does it have on the aquatic life. Crude oil or petroleum oil is the liquid remain of ancient plant and animals, and we better know it as a fossil fuel. This fossil fuel has a wide range of uses, and various fuels and products are made out of them. Now this oil is found below the ground or below the ocean floor in reservoirs. And how is it obtained? It is obtained by drilling down and pumping out the crude oil. Oil companies transport this crude oil with the help of pipelines, ships, trains to the various processing plants, which are called as refineries. Now here the crude oil is used to make petrol, diesel, kerosene, and various other petroleum products like asphalt, plastics, soaps, and paints. But sometimes there are certain accidents, and there is spillage of crude oil over the ocean. Now, large oil spills are major dangerous disasters. Now, what are the reasons behind these disasters? Now, these disasters happen when the pipelines carrying the crude oil, they break, or big oil tanker ships sink, or sometimes the tankers uh, that are loaded in the ships, and they are carrying it from one country to another. If two ships collide with one another, it results in the spillage of this crude oil over the ocean. Sometimes the drilling operations go wrong, and as a result, the oil spill takes place. So this is very harmful for aquatic life. It is very harmful to marine birds, sea turtles, and mammals, fish, and shellfish. The crude oil destroys the insulating ability of fur-bearing mammals such as sea otters and the water repelling abilities of birds' feathers, exposing them to harsh elements. Now, the birds which are found near the oceans, when they go into the ocean, the oil gets deposited onto their wings and feathers. As a result, they lose their ability to repel water and insulate them from cold water. Because of the oil deposition, their ability to repel the water is lost and they cannot insulate themselves from the cold water of the ocean. As a result, they die of hypothermia. Various other animals are also affected, like sea turtles get trapped in oil, dolphins and whales inhale oil and affect their lungs, immunity and reproduction. Many birds and animals also ingest oil and they can poison themselves. So these are some effects of oil spill over the ocean on the aquatic life. So oil is fatal to aquatic organisms. It is very difficult to remove oil mechanically. So mechanically, it's very difficult and hitherto impossible to remove the oil. So microbes are useful in this process. Bacteria like Pseudomonas species and Alcanovorax borkumensis can destroy pyridines and other chemicals. So the oil which contains pyridines and other hydrocarbons are cleared or destroyed by the bacteria belonging to the Pseudomonas species and Alcanovorax borkumensis. Indian-based American scientist Anand Mohan Chakrabarty holds a patent to Pseudomonas species. It was he who found out that this particular species of bacteria can be useful for clearing the oil spill. These are called as hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria. So the bacteria which clean up the oil spill are called as hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria and it is abbreviated as HCB. They decompose hydrocarbons and bring about reaction of carbon with oxygen to form carbon dioxide along with water. So what do these microbes do? They decompose or break down the hydrocarbons and they bring about the reaction between carbon and oxygen to form carbon dioxide along with water. So this is how they clean up the oil spill which takes place in oceans.